Alright, cut the music there. I've got to get production guys in the music truck. It's fine, I'm in the ring now. Now listen up, ladies and gentlemen. Things have been getting a little bit heated up as of late. The wrestling business has took another twist and a turn. And well, since WWA invaded the World Wrestling Federation for the last couple of weeks, it has been literally kicking this corporate asses all the way through, and we've been gaining momentum entering Survivor Series. And you know, I cannot wait. I am literally hyped for the night of Survival, and I will tell you this. I know that the WWF are thinking, they are hoping, if not praying on their hands and knees right now, that they're going to survive this invasion. Unlike what happened in 2001 when WCW invaded, it was done so poorly, along with that shithole known as ECW, they were treated like second fiddle and couldn't even cut class in WWF's own territory. Well, this is a different story. The WWA is here, we kicked down the corporate door down, and we've been making an impact every single time. If you don't believe me, go and look back on the history and have a little catch up, and then it will definitely tell you exactly where we stand now. As for Shane McMahon and his NWO thing, trying to do what his father tried to do in 2002 with the lethal dose of poison, I'm sorry Shane, but that ain't gonna happen. You can't even finish what your old toxic grandfather even started. You can't even do what your own father tried to do. As a matter of fact, I think both you and Vince, aka, always say his name. Oh, I'm so sorry. I mean, Mr. McMahon can't even do what you guys do right here now, because look at what Stephanie McMahon has done. She has taken this company to where it needs to be on a pro level. And I'll tell you one thing though. Regarding a certain shoot promo that happened in another company, what was it, down south or up the east and west or whatever the heck it was called? An event called Halloween Havoc, was it? Oh, I get it now. A certain champion who took an NWA belt and screwed it all over the place, and also screaming around, mentioning the head booker and the overlord because of how those two guys just can't seem to function, and they turned AEW into a podcast with ring ropes? Oh, don't make me laugh. That was probably the most hilarious thing I've ever heard all night. But it gets even better. That guy in question mentioned about a shithole company known as ECW that were using, what, homos and quote what as a cutting edge thing? I don't get it. But as far as I'm concerned, that company went under the nose diving before it had a chance to come out of its own shell and decided to go extreme again because two individuals couldn't function either. It's bad enough that AEW's head booker and the overlord can't quite function as a one-on-one unit. But here I am, here in the WWF, trying to find my way around this new business, even though the WWA that I ran for nearly 3.5 years went nosedive and bankrupt and brought up by this company. But I am gonna here to stay, and I will do what I can to remain here, because I am here helping to lead the WWA, those who are loyal behind me through and through to try and stop what Shane and the NWO are doing. No matter what happens come Survivor Series, we are gonna destroy, if not make the World Wrestling Federation humble on their hands and knees and show why the World Wrestling Alliance was what it was. Old school and the new school combined brought out a revolution, and we did just that. And we can do it all over again on a much bigger platform, and it will only be a matter of time before Shane relinquishes his own power. If he cannot get the job done, then I for sure will, because I am going to take whatever power he has, it'll be put in my hands, and I will sit behind that desk, sit in the sofa, and rebrand what his father had created. And I will take the WWF and help with Stephanie McMahon shoot it to the bar levels that it could have gone through. If you think I'm just as mad and insane as Vince and Shane would ever be, think again. Because I am Glen. I am an old school and a new school wrestling fan combined who can take the past, the present, and the future all in one go and shape it to my own free will. And if you think AEW knows that I can do what I can do, along with this other guy who's with me at my side, who's treated me like he's a lapdoggy bitch, think again. Because this is a new era for the World Wrestling Federation, and when 2026 rolls around, you'll see that I tell nothing but the truth.
Glenn. Hey, Glenn, hello, over here. Your broadcast partner for the last 2 years. And right about now, you're making me do something I really don't want to do, but after the last few months, you've really forced my hand. So here I am on a live microphone on Monday Night Raw, taking up time from the wrestlers that should be in that ring. Taking up time from the entertainers that should be in that ring, giving these fans the best show possible. But instead, the two of us are arguing over trivial crap. Well, if you want to shoot, here's your shoot. You know why I'm not in the ring right now? You know why my face isn't everywhere all over the World Wrestling Federation? It's because I'm not a mark for myself. I'm not an overlord. I don't think I have more money than Tony Khan. And I am not surrounding myself in a boardroom with legend after legend like it's a wrestling convention just to feed my ego. And I'm also not egotistical enough to stand here and say that we would be here without the McMahons, good, bad, or all of the ugly. Is the Federation perfect? No, it's not. Believe me, I hear about it on Twitter every single week. And yeah, I'm sure we have made some mistakes, but we have given people the opportunity to finish their story or to continue their story. We have given our women superstars a platform that was unheard of only 15 years ago. And we have an amazing crop of young up-and-coming superstars that I hope to see their careers flourish in the World Wrestling Federation. So Glenn, enjoy your 15 minutes of fame. You got to enter the ring on Monday Night Raw, the #1 show in professional wrestling. But it ends at Survivor Series, because not you, not Shane, not the NWO, and definitely not that blue piece of shit is gonna take away my World Wrestling Federation. So here's the shoot, cowboy. At Survivor Series, the Federation makes the Alliance our bitch.